Hello everyone and welcome back to Chappy TV. I am your host Dakota Chappy and I'm in the lovely state capital of North Dakota, Bismarck. So excited to be bringing you these new arrivals with this incredible staff of women that are ready to change your life and serve your needs with some solutions that might be considered the modern day clothing hack. You know the hack. These are like the little tips and tricks that you always see online of like how to organize your electrical cords or whatever it might be. And here at Dakota Chappy, because we are fashion inventors, we have some wardrobe hacks for you. But mostly we're going to concentrate on some brand new arrivals. So welcome to the set.
Patty with the good hair.
Patty with the good hair. You better call Patty with the good hair. And you can call her. We do have a phone here. She'll most likely answer it. So if you just want to call and ask her how her hair is, I'm sure she'll give you the news. Now, the sandals that you're wearing right now, this is a reversible sandal. This could be considered a clothing hack, actually.
It is.
Because that's the same exact pair of shoes, the one I'm wearing too. Same exact pair of shoes. But they're reversible. They're the world's first ever reversible sandal. So instantly you have versatility. You have the chameleon-like qualities so that you can make it work.
That's
whatever
right.
you're wearing, which is fantastic. So great blush color here to match this gorgeous little heather gray with that little bit of a peachy undertone.
Yes.
This one's really, really nice. Might be hard to see on the video, but it's a little bit of that kind of confetti marbled-like knit. This is a vertical micro knit. I don't know if you noticed that.
No.
But it just gives the most incredible drape, the vertical micro net. It's amazing.
It's very nice.
It's very nice. And then we've got here a combination of fabrics, not just prints and patterns, but the actual fabric. So when you turn around on the back here, this is a completely different fabric with a different weight, different drape. The grain of the fabric is going in a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
So that's giving this piece really nice drape and really nice movement.
Yes.
It does. And what I love about these pieces is every woman, when she's getting ready to go somewhere, or even if she's shopping, she's just looking for a top. She's not looking for a plain top. She's not looking for a basic top. She's looking for a top that she can put on that is kind of all-inclusive, that's got some interest, has some textural interplay, has a few focal points for your eye to go to, so that she doesn't have to pick out like 16 different things to pull off a look. And this is one of those tops.
It is. It's a great.
It's a great, fabulous top. So if you are a jean wearer, I hope you're a total jean wearer. God bless you. Pray to Jesus that you become one, because you'll have a better life. If you're a legging person, a total jegging person, a total legging person, total tight person, this is going to be a great top. It's got great length. Absolutely fantastic. You can pull a lot of colors out of there. And I think it's going to go right into fall. It's got the peach spring, summer kind of, pull, but at the same time, it's got the navy in there. 1X, 2X, 3X?
Is it like? No, it's small.
Small, medium, large. That's
Oh,
check.
no, 1X, 2X.
1X, oh yeah, 1X,
You're
2X,
right.
3X, yep. So that's your size run on this one, $59, beautimous, and then you've got a total legging capri. It's very confusing even for us, so don't be afraid to ask questions. Thank you so much, my dear. Okay, Heidi. Okay, did I just get done saying that every lady just wants a top? You just want a top. You want a top, you don't want to look like you're going to the office, you maybe don't want to look like you're going to church or a wedding, but you also don't want to look like you're, going to go mow the grass or, haul trash to the dump either, which might be the message you're sending if you're wearing like the free t-shirt that you got 6 years ago for running the marathon, whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I know, because we've all got them in our closets, and when we just are on the run and we need to do some stuff, that's what we default to.
Yeah.
Not your fault, fashion's fault. That's where we come in. And where fashion fails, we are fashion freedom. And so that's what you're going to find here. This is
I just
amazing.
have to mention, can I mention?
Yeah, go.
I love pockets. So this is a fantastic top for that. It has pockets, you guys.
It's so good.
And
And
I love pockets.
pockets are fabulous. They're great for the socially awkward because it gives you something to do, somewhere to put your hands that just cannot stop gesturing every word that you say. So then you can put the hands in the pocket and then you don't have to jazz hand all day.
Yeah.
I have carpal tunnel just from this part right here. See, someone's calling for Patty's good hair. And how about that?
Patty with the good hair.
Little couple side notes about this amazing top. The sleeve detail is fantastic. This is a bit of it like a harkening back reference to the softball sleeve,
Baseball tee.
the baseball tee.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic. And then the vertical chevron.
Yep.
That is drawing your eye into the smallest details of Heidi's gorgeous curves. And it's giving you great shape. But this top is not sucky-tucky.
No.
It's not clingy. It's not going to make you feel like you have to stand a certain way or sit a certain way.
Yep.
It is absolutely fantastic. Long enough to wear with the total tight if you want.
Yep,
But
absolutely.
you've got here with your total jean.
Yep.
And then reversible sandal.
I have to say too, this is so soft. This is like, you know, like
Premium.
those, yes, it's like those ones that you want, like when you have like the newborn babies that you want to just put them in the softest little thing. This is that soft.
It's a great analogy.
Yeah.
It's the newborn baby cotton.
Yeah, it's newborn baby cotton.
And you know what? You deserve it.
Yeah, it's so soft. It's great.
Because you're a luxurious woman
Yeah.
and you deserve luxury.
Yeah.
And if you needed somebody to give you permission, I'm your girl. Just gave it to you.
Yeah.
Looking amazing. Reversible sandal.
This one has the black and the silver. These ones are great. These ones can be a little bit dressy, a little bit cash.
Love
Very,
it.
very comfortable.
And then just the little studs across the bottom there, the little
Yeah.
nail studs are just a great little addition to that.
yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Tara!
Oh my god.
Love this, love this. This is the reaction that we all had when she came out of the dressing room. And then we heard angels sing, because this is so incredible on you.
Thank you. It's going home with me. I love it so much.
Gosh, it was like Van Gogh came back from the dead and painted this top for Tara. It is so incredible. It is so good. It's so good. And you know, I think what we're seeing here and what I want you to understand is that this is the perfect example of why if you look at it on the hanger and you're like, I'm not sure about all that, which anybody would have that kind of reaction to this dress on the hanger because
Oh yeah, a lot of print.
print and like writing and some girl's face upside down. It's like, what is that? Who is wearing that? But then it gets onto Tara and it's like following the lines of her body, and there's just like a transformation that happens. Like it's like art in motion. It's like that true moment that everybody wants to have where they just say, finally, you know, I have found something that is a reflection of who I am, and this is just that great. And sometimes you're not going to realize that when you first see it on the hanger. Love the little butterfly sleeve. This is really neat because this is actually like a high-low butterfly, which is very rare. There's butterfly sleeves out there, but they're very rarely like cut at an angle, like, you know, kind of asymmetrical like that across the arm. Princess seaming, fabulous neckline, great length out there for my ladies who want a little bit of extra length. She could very easily go bare-legged in this. And then how fun that it has black in it, navy in it, peach in it, red in it, like a lilac-y kind of purple periwinkle color.
Definitely.
She's getting full license here to wear whatever kind of color she wants to and pull out of that, which is what she's done in the shoe. Now this is a denim colored shoe,
And I mixed it with black.
and she mixed it with black and blue together. Isn't it just so great? These are the things that we're keyed into and looking for. It's fantastic. Very comfortable shoe, by the way. If you really want to wear heels, but your foot just does not allow that for physical reasons, this is one to try because this has been the answer for so many people. It's incredible. It's all stretchy across the top. It's like a giant rubber band. It moves with you every step you take. And the skin to fabric proportion on this shoe is terribly interesting. We call it the shootie because we feel like it's a hybrid between a boot and a shoe. And so it gives you everything you love about a shoe, but all of the style potential of a boot. And it's a chameleon. It's another chameleon.
It's a
Like
great
a
shoe.
pack.
Because this is actually a size smaller than what I normally wear in a shoe.
And you're not dying.
No.
So isn't that interesting? I didn't really talk about what I'm wearing. I've got a reversible sandal on. I've got a total tie on. Tara's got a total tie on. This is going from our shoulder all the way down to our ankle. Another little fashion hack. I'm actually wearing a circle tight right now, but you don't see it, right? Do you see it? You don't see it. I pulled it up. It's actually up under here right now because this top shows a lot of topography underneath it. It's just the nature of this particular fabric, and I wanted it a little smoother. So I just pulled it up. It's another way to use that circle tight. Remember that circle tight is what we use around here when you need a little bit of extra length on your top for modesty reasons, so that you have that full range of movement. You're able to do whatever you want without showing something that you didn't intend to show. That can also be used anywhere on your body that you feel like you need it for whatever reason. So this has been a little hack episode.
And this runs 10, 12, all the way up to 26, 28. And you would never guess it, but you're in on 1X, 2X piece. Right?
I think this is it is, yes, this is the 1X, 2X piece, yep. So, we're at 813 North Broadway in Minot, and we're also at 559 South 7th Street in Bismarck. So come see us, bless up, stand up. You're way too cute to dress so average. Hello everyone and welcome back to Chappy TV. I am your host, Dakota Chappy, and for you tonight is a spectacular new arrivals coming from Bismarck. Okay, start paying attention because I'm gonna wear my belt on this particular top 4 different ways. But before I do my number 2 way, let me invite to the set Heidi. Okay, we've been chit-chatting a little bit around here about fashion hacks, and Heidi is bare-legged right now. Bare-legged and looking sexy. Now,
Do what I can.
thank you. To the benefit of everyone else, truthfully, it's fantastic. Now, bare-legged gets a little nerve-wracking for a lot of ladies. The excuse I use is that I don't want to skin my knee, which can happen if you're bare-legged. But everybody gets a little bit nervous about like the Marilyn Monroe moment, the wind, the bending over, sitting on some kind of bleacher where people can see, or walking up an open staircase. Oh my gosh, the staircase at the Minot Library, the Minot City Library.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, but it's completely open and people walk underneath it. So if you are in a dress on that thing, people can see right up your dress. It's like the worst. But anyway, now everyone at the library is going to be walking up the steps like this. So I'm sorry for that.
We got a solution for it.
We have a solution. We have a hack for that. So right now she is wearing the total legging in the nude color underneath this. So it's coming from the shoulder and going all the way to the leg. Now I'm sure you're saying like, oh yeah, I've seen those kinds of shapers or whatever other places. This isn't anything new. Well, actually this is new. Number one, it's not just an innerwear concept, but it's also an outerwear concept. So if she wanted to throw like a maxi skirt or something like that over the top of it, it's not lingerie looking at all. So she could do that, and then you would have all that in one. You wouldn't have the tank top rolling up, and you wouldn't be trying to keep it tucked in, etc. And then at the same time, it's that short under there, and it's not a real compressive type short. And one of the things that's a problem that people run into when they try to wear these short ones is the seam at the end of that, where your thigh is soft and fleshy. You can always see that if you're wearing a fitted dress. It's like it's just like the pooling. You can see it right through the dress. Whereas this one's really soft on the edge, so you're not going to have that. And because it's soft, you're also not going to have nearly the creeping and crawling that you do with these other shapers, because and the tugging, especially through here though, because a lot of times they really want to ride up and then they're like this terrible boy short. Yes, or they roll down. So that's the solution. So if you're familiar with the Total Tight, this is a version of that. It's a little bit different fabric, very soft compression on top, and then it's pre-cut to shorter length. So we call it the Total Legging Shorty. Nude. I don't even know if you can see it because it probably blends into her skin so we can't see. Dress on top. You're wearing the smallest size right now.
Yeah.
10-12 comes up to 26-28. It is amazing lace dress. Yeah. On the hanger, you might look at it and think, gosh, that looks a little like thick and heavy and kind of a lot, or kind of baroque, but when you get it on, the princess seaming will fall over your body and you will say, oh my gosh, this is magnificent. It's not making me look weighted down at all. Love the bold necklace you chose. Little spin. Reversible sandal on you. Amazing. So if she wanted to pick up more of a silver or like hematite sort of color in her necklace, she could. If she didn't want to have to sacrifice her amazing gold piece that she's chosen here, she can do the solid black on the other side. And that is versatility comes standard. It's amazing.
It's fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Tara. Okay, this is really great. Venezia, the stretch Italian fabric, absolutely incredible. This is like paper thin. It's incredible. So light for summer. I love the neckline on this. Trending right now, we're seeing a lot of cold shoulders, a lot of like the little webby type pieces that come across and the crisscross, things like that. little lace corseted detail. We're seeing a lot of that, but this is actually something I haven't seen, particularly yet. And I love that they did the piping. All the little finishing here is done in a leather-like fabric, so we're getting some textural interplay as well as interest in the neckline. And then the print's great. Love this print. I love this print because I want you to note that there isn't anything organic about it in terms that it's not like an animal print or, you know, something else that you might identify as being, remind you of someone else. If you want to get into the world of print, this is a great way to do it because it has interest, but it doesn't pull any certain sort of theme.
No, it reminds me more of a digital.
It's digital, it's maybe a little bit fireworky. I see, when I look at it, I see water, I see like a pond with like lots of sun reflections and light reflections. It'd be great if there was like a giant orange koi fish swimming through the middle of her right now. I mean, that's kind of where it takes me.
Mosaic.
Love it.
Very
It's
mosaic.
very mosaic. And then, of course, on the bottom, you're wearing a total jean.
Oh, of course, I love my total jeans.
Okay, so for anybody out there who has ever pulled their pants up or their top down, or suffered from, you know, plumber's crack, forgive me, in their traditional jeans, you've got muffin top going on, you gotta keep a belt on to keep your pants up, they fit you at 8 o'clock in the morning, by noon they're falling off. You know, you put your jeans on and you either have food regret because you ate too much or food regret because you didn't eat enough. If you are searching every store for the perfect cami every time you go in and like 1 out of 15 you buy is okay, then it's time to just set all that aside and get yourself a total jean. So when you pull your pants up and you pull your top down, remember me and Tara. Put a stop to the muffin top and get the no crack guarantee. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Okay, reversible sandal on you. And remember, if you're noticed here, Tara is actually in a traditional boot cut jean right now. So for my ladies out there that are just that traditional women that don't want to do the skinny jean and you need that boot cut and you feel like fashion has left you behind, come see us because we will make sure to serve your needs and desires. Sizes 0 to 28 on the total jean. So we're not leaving anyone out because everybody deserves to look and feel fabulous. And you're gonna write your own definition of beauty around here, not just because we're sending you that message and encouraging you emotionally and mentally that way, but because we're also gonna back that up with the tools to make it happen. And that's why this is different from all the other drums that you've heard out there. Fabulous, okay.
And the shirt's 10-12 to 26-28.
Exactly. But I think even if you're a little small, you could get that small size and pull it up. So don't be afraid to try it. Love it, thank you. Okay, Patty, we're finishing up with Patty. Oh, I forgot to do my belt a couple different ways, so let me talk about that too.
Okay.
And this is good actually that Patty's in here because we're both going to show you a couple different things that we got going on. Sometimes people are afraid to belt. They're afraid to belt because they think that the belt is going to pull their flesh and it's going to draw an eye to a place that they don't want people's eyes drawn.
Right.
This is a common fear and it's totally okay, but you just gotta understand that just like everything else at Dakota Chappy, it's not like what it's been other places. And this top really showcases that. I'm gonna show you, Patty might have to help me here in the back, how you can belt just in the back and leave your top draping beautifully and straight in the front.
It's beautiful.
Isn't this incredible? So if you feel like your waistline is not there in the way that you believe it should be for your own expectations of what you demand for yourself, let's try it backwards. People do stare at you from the back. If they're going to give you a long hard stare, they're going to do it when they can't see you doing it. I mean, they're going to do it right.
Yeah.
So give them a little something to look at. Put a little bit of a detail in the back. And what makes this work is the chiffon panels in front. Because now we're not getting any of that pooling of the flesh around here. You're only seeing the detail and shape in the back, which is fantastic. And then if you don't want to wear the belt with this at all, you don't have to wear the belt with it at all. If you would like to just have the belt go over the entire garment, you can certainly do that. Or if you want to be a little bit more fashion forward, like I had in the beginning, because this is split and this panel is independent of the rest of the fabric on this garment, I can do that and just show that little peek on the side.
That is adorable.
Which
That
I feel
is
like
cute
really
though.
good. Isn't that cute? See, now this is just proof that you do not have to wear something really flamboyant or really, fashion forward to still make a statement that you are not average and that you are not basic. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication.
That's
It
right.
truly is, and I think this
Exactly.
just really does that. It's all sewn together, you know?
It
And it's
is.
got this great little length to it. It's got different types of fabrics. You get like all that textural interplay. I just think it's magnificent. This is just, I love brilliance. This is brilliance to me. Now, brilliance here also in the sleeve solution. Okay, so the sleeve solution is how you add a sleeve to anything sleeveless, so you can cover your arms without covering your outfit. Patty here right now is doing this as an outerwear concept. If she wanted to, she could very easily put this underneath the sleeveless top as well, but right now we're putting it over the top. Now this is going to end up looking either like a dress with a dramatic sleeve and a color block top, or like a high-waisted skirt and a short top, which is fantastic because again, we are adding versatility and value to your wardrobe instead of limiting your budget. You don't have to have all this stuff in your closet. You don't have to have it in your suitcase. You can do this very simply and very affordably. So she's going to slip that off so we can see this top underneath. Brand new arrival here. Coming sizes small, medium, large, and then also 1X, 2X, 3X. Little bit different sleeve length though. Tiny little bit longer on the 1X, 2X, 3X. This is an Italian stretch. This is a
It is.
Venezia.
Yes.
It is so feather light. It reminds me a little bit of the robes like in the 80s when it was just that really light, fluid fabric. So why wouldn't you want to take the comfort of your pajamas into the
Exactly.
into the work of your day? Yes, but then not look like you're wearing pajamas either.
Yes.
So this is fantastic. This is one definitely to check out. Great, of course, with the total tight or total legging in the capri length, which is what Patty has on. That is our matte version with the soft compression top. Again, it's an all-in-one, everything that you need in one piece, and then fabulous little belly flap here.
Correct.
You look so great.
Thank you.
The ladies at the Bismarck store are really fabulous. You've got to get in here. Your better life is waiting for you. Any money that you spend somewhere else is going to be literally a compromise. It's just going to be throwing good money after bad once you get in here and you realize what we've got. Can't tell you how many people have told me I've cleared out my closet. It is nothing but Chappy now. I'm happier than ever and I'm saving more than I've ever saved before. You deserve that, and now you know. So now you need to do it. You need to come in here and get out of your own way and get some help from the experts, because we're not salespeople, we're not cashiers, we're fashion consultants for real life. Not your red carpet event, but your everyday life. Coffee at 9, meeting at 10, baseball game at 11, mow the lawn at 2, swim meet at 4, whatever it is. I hope it ends with a glass of Pinot Grigio. Whatever it is. But we can dress you for it. And we can show you how to wear the same outfit all day and make it work for every single one of those events. We are next to Barnes & Noble in Minot, or excuse me, in Bismarck, and we're next to the University in Minot. And then you can also order online from Tara. She and her team will fit you, not size you, because it's all about fit, it's never about size. And we are serving all women of all shapes, all sizes, all ages, all styles, all lifestyles. Bless up, stand up. You're way too cute to dress so average.